Yo, are you bored this summer? Then you should go with DraftKings Casino, homie. New players can get $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $1 wager, and all players get a blockbuster bonus every freaking week. So sign up with code NOCHASER5 and grab your popcorn because it's showtime on DraftKings Casino, you bitch.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. $5 in wagers required. Max $50 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. See casino.draftkings.com/get50 for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Hey, real quick, how much do you think you're paying in subscriptions every month for apps and things that you don't even use? The answer is probably more than you think, okay? Lord knows that was the answer for me, and that's why I like Rocket Money, okay? Look, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings, all right? And I use it for real, for real. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nochaser. That's rocketmoney.com/nochaser. One more time, rocketmoney.com/nochaser.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Something in yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
If not, it could not be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Then hop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ready?
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Shot the Wrong Suit.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Nikki Blades, we have such a funny story to tell you.
Oh.
We have a great fucking story. It's more Rick's story to tell.
Okay.
Um,
It's both of ours.
I'll tell you my perspective leading up to the pièce de résistance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So everything's running a little late today.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, let me go downstairs, get a little snack, all right? Because your boy was hungry, all right? So we're downstairs at the coffee shop. I'm like, let me get a tuna sandwich, no cheese. Your boy was in the mood for a tuna sandwich, all right?
Okay.
So I'm sitting there talking to Rick. We're just talking, right? Let's just say like Eastern European, Russian-esque looking dude walks up, like, but not like, I will crush him, Russian. More like, hey, buddy, that vibe, right?
Cool.
Like tight, super tight, fucking Armani Exchange t-shirt vibes.
I see.
But he
it.
wasn't wearing that. But
But
that's
Yeah,
I
but that's
see
the
it.
vibe,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So he walks up, he's like, hey,
not tight body though.
not tight, but
Tight shirt.
belly,
Yeah.
like little belly
Tight shirt.
tight
Tight shirt,
Belly
loose
showing.
body.
Yes.
Got it.
Walks up to us. Hey, you guys look like cool guys. You guys look like cool guys. Can I ask you a question? I'm like, sure, man. What's up,
And then
Rick?
I warn him. I say, I'm not a cool guy.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's going to say something stupid.
No.
And he proceeds to say something stupid. This motherfucker gonna say, okay, this might be a little inappropriate. I'm like, here we go. What does the phrase, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, even mean?
That did not happen.
That fucking happened. Who asked that?
Look,
What?
not gonna lie, in my head, my spidey senses were going off. I'm like, he gonna say something about black people.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way he started it. That's what I told him. I'm not a cool guy. But it's way less than what I thought it was gonna be.
Then he goes, What does it have to do with like genitalia?
Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
And then so me and Rick just started explaining. I'm like, well, it's the darker berries, like dark cherries, are just sweeter. The lighter colored cherries are the more sour ones.
And then we just use that
Metaphor.
for people. Yeah, it's a fucking metaphor, right? But he's just annoying. He walks away, he comes back, interrupts our conversation to offer us some Celsius. He bought 2 cans of Celsius. It's like, you guys want these?
Thank you for the berry.
So
advice.
we're like, no, we're good. He's like, okay. And he's like, wait, she's still here? He goes outside to give it to this girl. Now, when we were walking out, I realized it's a very dark-skinned woman.
Yeah.
So the fact that he said, is she still here? We deduced that he saw her.
Ben peep.
Yeah. Thought of that.
Uh-huh.
It was like, okay, let me learn what this means
before I
first
say
before it's my opening line.
I imagine.
Fucking guy, man.
I mean, oh wait, we almost forgot. He's a rapper.
Oh, yeah.
He's a rapper. No, and here's the funny shit. This is like movie shit, okay? Because he goes, I'm a rapper. I'm like, oh, okay, where you from, man? He goes,
Wait, should we say his name?
we'll say his name.
Okay.
And he said his name was, it was either Nick Nack or Big Nack.
It was Nick Nack.
Nick Nack, all right? And then he goes, I didn't even process how funny this was.
I did.
So he goes, I'm a rapper. I'm like, where you from, bro? He's like, I'm from Georgia, right? I'm like, my friends are from Georgia. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm thinking, oh, ATL. This man be rapping ATL. He's like, Republic of Georgia.
Georgian. Wow. And he's a rapper.
He's a
Rapper named
yeah.
Nick Nack.
A Georgian rapper named Nick Nack
Yeah.
Mhm.
asked you guys, because you're cool guys.
Yeah.
We're cool
You
guys.
seem like cool guys. Like, it felt like I asked somebody else this and they got mad. Like,
But since it's not two black people,
Yeah.
one black person, one Asian person, maybe these guys are
man.
cool.
Well,
I wish I would have clocked him come in to just see how long he was looking at
Staring
us
at you guys
before
to see.
deciding, all right, these are the guys. These would be the guys.
I
He
wonder.
really went up to that girl and
No, he went out there. He's talking.
They were
to her.
talking. They were
Yeah.
talking. Yeah, he was fucking sipping his Celsius. I don't know if she took the other one, but he was there with his fucking Celsiuses, sitting on the street while she was at the table.
yeah,
And they were talking. She looked like she was enjoying the conversation. So I don't know.
maybe he didn't start with the boy.
Yeah.
The very
Or maybe he did. Let's flip
introduce.
this. Let's flip this. Rick, let me ask you this:
Mhm.
a possibly middle-aged Eastern European Russian rapper woman
Uh-huh.
comes up to you, says, hey, cool guy. I heard the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, well, that's what she want to taste.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe it was.
But that young lady didn't look like a perverted man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Say, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think if he sounds like
Nah,
sweet and endearing, then maybe you're just like, oh, you don't know.
I don't think so, man. Like
No?
he came off like the drunk dude in the casino who spots you standing waiting for someone and
And
decides to talk
think
to
of,
you.
and thinking of the line as
Yeah.
he's walking up to you. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Let
I mean, she
me
must be
let me Google him.
really sweet. Oh, you're looking.
Yeah, I
him
mean,
up?
she was sitting out there doing her shit, so it's not like she was just gonna walk away.
Ah,
kinda
she was
like-
stuck.
Yeah, he cornered her basically.
Got her.
That's
That's terrible. It's always a hard situation when someone's talking to you and you can't go anywhere,
Yeah.
and then you're like, damn, how do I get out of this situation?
That son of a bitch.
yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds completely made up.
I know.
Yeah.
Sounds
All
so
of it.
fake.
All of it.
Cause I'm like, cause what was he even doing? Like, why was he? He wasn't sipping no coffee.
No.
Oh, I guess he bought the Celsius.
Yeah, but he
Celsius.
he had the Celsius in his hand when he first walked.
Did he?
So he's
Yeah.
walking around with Celsius in his pocket.
They were in his hand.
Would you like a Celsius?
Like, remember he had to put both in one hand to get his phone out of his
Yeah, yeah,
pocket while he was talking. So, cause I'm watching everything. Like, is this a crazy motherfucker?
Yeah.
Is he about to try to throw one of these Celsius at me? Do I have to stab him?
You disrespected me, my question.
But yeah, that shit was, everything about it was just weird. Like
It
just
sounds so weird. It sounds weird.
Imagine he's like an amazing rapper.
that would be crazy.
How amazing could he be?
He write a diss track to us when he sees this.
Two cool guys.
He's like, you can't come to Republic of Georgia without checking in.
All right.
Oh fuck! So that was great.
Wow.
Nikki Blades, I bought you a present.
I love gifts.
You may or may not like it. I just
What?
kind of, I was one of these Instagram ads caught my attention for shirts, and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's just a shirt. So
Now what the hell's on it?
no, well,
Is this like a trick?
so I
type
bought
thing?
no, it's not a joke
Oh,
at all.
okay.
I bought this shirt because it popped up on my ad,
cute.
IG ads. It says "Kill 'em with kindness." I thought it was funny, right?
Mm.
And cool. And then I'm scrolling. I'm like, oh, this one made me think of Nikki Blades.
Oh, okay.
So I bought you one. If you don't like it,
I
you
haven't
give it to
seen
me. I'll wear it.
I'm not gonna give it back.
I mean, you can.
I won't.
I won't be mad if you do because I like it too. And I was like, let me get her ass a little shirt. Let me show you.
I know when you said you had a gift for me, I'm like, I love gifts.
Yeah, I mean, who don't? But also, you know, it's like I know that. So here's
Ooh.
it's a long sleeve.
I like
you know,
long sleeves.
and it says Pisces on it,
That's me.
and it's a little depressed bear.
I'm a sad. Yeah. I'm emotional and sad. You know what's so funny about this is I have been real sad this week. So sad that I was like, what the hell is going on? I have no idea why I'm sad. Mentally, there isn't anything I'm thinking of, but physically, I just felt really down. And I wrote my best friend and I told her, I was like, hey, friend, I need to talk to you.
Mm.
I'm just sad and I don't understand what the hell's going on.
Mm.
Call me. So we talk. My ass is crying. I'm like, I don't even understand what's going on.
Mm.
Hits me back the next day. She said, since you are a Pisces.
In a world of slot reels and blackjack deals comes the must-play event of the summer from DraftKings Casino, ya bitch. Featuring non-stop action and an all-star cast of games, including A-lister Loki's Luck. This summer blockbuster is one you won't want to miss. Plus, guess what, you bitch? New players can get $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $1 wager, and all players get a blockbuster bonus every week. So sign up with code NOCHASER5 and grab your popcorn, cause it's showtime on DraftKings Casino, you bitch.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or in West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. One per opted-in new customer. $5 in wagers required. Max $50 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. See casino.draftkings.com/get50 for eligibility, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Mercury is in the microwave right now.
Is it?
And your sign is being affected by it. So she said, just breathe, my little Pisces. Give it 2 days and you will feel better. And this is 2 days later, and I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
And
But I want to wear it now.
what was the time frame of the retrograde?
I didn't want details. I just got the answer that I needed that explained why I was sad. And I was like, I will take it and I'll run.
Because remember, Tim's life was terrible last week.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Oh, yeah, because you're a Pisces too.
Yeah.
This is a no chaser shirt. Pisces, sad bear. It's all of us.
I love it.
I was trying to, here's the thing that was weird with me. I don't
Matches my
actually remember feeling like
Perfect.
sad, but my shoulder was fucked up for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, and I didn't understand. Like I've never had this type of pain before in my neck shoulder area. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I think it was one of those where you think you just wake up kind of funny and then it goes away like after like a day
like
or
you
two,
slept
right?
weird.
And I think I probably shouldn't have worked out on it the way I did. I had my trainer come through, like he stretched it and then we worked out on it. But man, I was fucked up for like 3 weeks, man, like all bad. And went to the chiropractor, all types of shit. I was still hurting. And then I came up with a genius hack. Cause like, I was trying to sleep like kind of like this, so I wouldn't, twist it or whatever. And I was like, I got tired of that shit after a couple days, so I just went back to sleeping on my regular. I sleep on my right side. You are a side sleeper, back sleeper?
I'm trying to sleep on my back.
Yeah.
I look like
that?
a vampire.
That's
I really
so funny.
do. I sleep like this.
Rick, back sleeper, side sleeper.
Side.
Okay, right side, left side.
I go back and forth.
Okay.
When I hurt this shoulder, I go over there.
I'm normally a stomach sleeper, but that's really bad for your face.
Yeah. Okay, so I can go either side or I like back sleeping.
Yeah, we're all Count Dracula out here.
Yeah. Oh no, sometimes I take one pillow. It's weird. I shove my arms under one pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
yeah.
like-
Okay,
yeah.
cool. But when I sleep on my back, I just tend to snore more. So
Oh, cute.
sometimes I wake up.
Just shoves you.
Yes, I'll be so comfortable on my back, and I just feel. I'm like, ugh. All right. Anyways, so I normally sleep on my right side. My shit's been fucked up. I was like, I know. I'll sleep on my left side, and had a whole damn near 6-hour stretch, opposite stretch, and I woke up feeling amazing. But it turns out the retrograde just ended. That's all it was.
So funny. And men are only allowed to hold their sadness in their shoulders and neck.
Well, here's what's funny, right? Is you know me, man. I'm not a I try to keep a very positive outlook on everything, right? I try to keep shit real positive, right?
Mhm.
And even when shit's fucked up, I'm like, nah, this is for a reason. I'm good, right? So my trainer was stretching me out, and I'm not a flex. Yeah, no.
Ow.
Play. So
Nasty.
he's working me, right?
You're digging me out.
Yeah. Really getting in there.
He's licking my gooch, so to speak, as the saying goes. Nah, he's stretching me out, and I'm like, bro, I'm not. He's like, yo, you're tight, right?
This is my first time.
I'm like telling him, bro, I'm not flexible at all. I can't, nothing,
You
right?
gotta be gentle with me.
Yeah, please do. And he's like, are you stressed?
I thought you was gonna say straight. Are you straight or something?
Because what the fuck, bro? What the fuck are we doing here?
Signals you're throwing at me right now. I swear. Are you hitting on me or not?
Oh shit.
You're saying your shoulder hurts, but why am I holding your leg?
Oh my God.
All right, are you straight?
He's like, are you stressed? And I'm like, I wouldn't say, because even when I do have a lot of shit going on, I'm never like, fuck, I'm so stressed right now. You know what I'm saying? But he was saying sometimes a lot of people can just hold that in their bodies. And I had never really even heard of that. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I was like, yeah, I got a lot of shit going on right now. And I might feel some pressure to get things done, but I'm never. If you ask me, I'd be like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, oh, you might be holding a lot of just tension. And I was like, oh, wow, I didn't even know it worked like that.
Really?
Yeah, I'd never even heard
That
of it.
is wild. You are grown and you have never been that stressed where you felt it in your body.
No,
Nah,
I'm
you
saying
just didn't know that it was what he was feeling.
Yeah, no, I've been sore and
I
tight.
didn't realize. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Good
look.
for you.
Take that out of your head. As a man,
Yeah.
once you start acknowledging that shit, it never goes away. I let myself acknowledge things a couple years ago. I'm sad all the time. I'm always stressed. I feel it. I know what it is. My heart hurts. A bitch, dog. Do not acknowledge
He
it.
said, put it
Keep
down.
saying, I'm good.
Self-awareness hurt.
Why your arm hanging off? I'm good. I'm good. You good, dog. Fuck.
I mean, that's what men do. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it.
That's what society tells us to do, man.
The
I'm
second
good.
You acknowledge it, boy, you a bitch.
That's the worst. Knowing you're the problem.
Now I
feeling
gotta
touched.
fight people on the street to feel like a man again.
Hey, let's go find Nick Nack.
What's up, bitch?
Right, cool guy. Did you call me a cool guy? Did you compliment me? Fuck out of here.
But yeah, man. So all that I say all that to say I get jack off massages now to help me.
Leave
Your
the stress.
shoulders hurt. Not your.
No, it all goes back to that.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
Ah.
Cause so I guess I mean I guess you could say that because I never thought that I'm pretending to not feel stressed. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because some
Yeah.
people, they will see a positive person and they're like, oh, you're just kind of ignoring your fucking
Mhm.
negative emotions and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, like I
You're
genuinely,
actually a happy person.
I genuinely feel like I'm good.
Yeah.
But my body's, I guess, theoretically internalizing and
Yeah.
putting it out in soreness.
I consider it just logic.
Mm.
I think it's just an understanding of this shit happens. And I made it through it, so I'm not about to sit here and fucking woe is me about it.
Oh, you saying in terms of
Yeah.
processing negativity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of being like, oh, I'm stressed and I need a vacation and all of that shit, we kind of know, I can't do that.
Mhm.
I got to keep going. It happened. It sucked. I'm through it. Yada, yada, yada type shit. Yeah.
Well, did your conversation with your friend help you? Do you know why you were depressed, or is it just were you just feeling something?
There was a lot. So, to what you were talking about, I wasn't knowingly suppressing anything, but I had been stressed out, and I had just been a lot happier. That's why nothing came to mind immediately when I was like, why am I sad? But the worst part about it is when you physically feel a type of way. I don't know about guys. I know like women, sometimes we have stuff going on with our body that we are like, is it our hormones? Am I getting ready to start my period? What is going on? And it felt more like that, to where I don't understand what was happening. So the first thing I normally do is I'll go to the gym and I work out no matter what. I'm like, oh, cool. If I can go and work out, at least like I don't feel as bad, or I'm not wallowing in
Yeah.
trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with me. But then, when I called my friend, there was a few things that I had kind of been putting down or I've not really been talking about. And she's a safe place. So I think that's like the main thing, is having someone that you feel safe with. So like, I just started crying, and she was like, no, it's okay, because you haven't been able to talk to anybody about what's been going on, and you're, trying to focus your energy in other places. So it really worked out. And what was going on is like family, work. I felt really lost this week. If, we're getting ready for the second half of the year, reflecting on the first part of it, and then looking at what 2025 is about to be, when you kind of hit that middle ground where you're like, damn, am I on track? Am I off track? Like, what, I'm thinking about possibly moving, like my lease is up at the end of the year. So those kind of things start coming into play as we get ready for, the second half of the year. So having a nice conversation with a friend that's understanding and not judging is vital. So when she's like, hey, just feel it. And if you're feeling a little off and you don't know why, like, just blame it on fucking Mercury being in the microwave. And I was like, that's what friends do. Blame it on something else.
Blame it on the reggaeton.
You get the placebo effect with that shit.
It made me feel better.
It works.
Instantly.
And I'm starting to realize a lot of shit is placebo.
Yeah.
So you don't have ADHD meds, right?
No.
But you've talked to people who have taken them, and they've said like it kind of stripped me of me type shit, right? Okay, so I have a friend who has ADHD and a bunch of other stuff, has a bunch of medications. Found out the other day she's been taking an ADHD medication this whole time, but she didn't know she was. It never did shit.
What?
Wow.
So I feel like it's like, here, this is going to do this. And then you take it and you start doing what they said it's going to do type of shit. And then it got confirmed because I seen a video that told me everything I ever needed to know.
Ooh.
What have you heard about being blind?
That you
It heightens your other senses.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
I was gonna say that you
There's
can't see.
limited.
Yeah. You can't
Well,
see
I
it?
was thinking, I was like, don't say the thought out loud.
And then you see blind people and they have the stick and they get around life fine. And it's like, oh
Right.
shit, that's fucking impressive. I seen the video. Two blind motherfuckers
Okay.
both have the stick.
Okay.
They walk into each other. Them shits don't work. What's happening is everybody that can see is getting out of the way of the blind people. So it looks like they're doing it. They give them that stick in false hope, and it works. It fucking works. Everything's a placebo.
But I'll say this.
So wait, they just ran into
Yes.
No.
Slowly too. The sticks damn near touch. They're right in front of each other. They don't. Whatever the stick is supposed to do, it does not do.
I'm gonna say this
Can you
because
send me the video?
it might have been wow how ableist of you to want to see that video.
I don't fully believe, like, I kind of going off of what he's saying.
Nah, here's the thing.
But I
Here's the
need to
thing.
see.
Okay, I'll search it up
for two
later.
blind dudes running into each other, it is like definitely like they were meant to run into each other.
Yeah.
For
That's the universe.
for their sticks to both be going the not
different
but
direction.
But if the motherfucker's walking into a wall, that stick helps.
Yeah. Okay. True. Very true. But it don't do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, man. That's interesting about the ADHD meds placebo effect because I asked the internet immediately. I'm like, hey, for everybody with ADHD, how do you feel about meds, whether it be Ritalin or whether it be fucking Adderall, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. How do y'all feel? And a lot of people were like, yo, it helped me a lot. But some people were like, nah, man, it kind of like it took away kind of parts of my personality that I really felt like made me me, you know what I'm saying? And I think, the fact that I can do 2 podcasts and not be sick of talking, even though I am a little sick of talking, but the fact that for the most part I'm not sick of talking, it's like I feel like I will credit that to the ADHD. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and even when I had my consultation with the lady, she played me a video, and a part of it was people with ADHD tend to excel in this type of like entertainment shit and creativity because your brain is just everywhere, So I'm like, and I kind of like that I'm everywhere. You feel me? Like, and for the people that are in my life that have learned to love me, what's not to love, first of all? But the ones that have learned to love me, I feel like, man, if I took that part of me away, I don't know, man. I don't think I want that.
Yeah.
I need a doctor to diagnose somebody who definitely does not have ADHD with ADHD, and I want to see if they become this
Different.
eccentric, creative ass person out of nowhere. Then I know for
That's
sure
what you
everything's placebo. You need to hear, like, actually.
Yeah, man. I think now I write things down a lot more, which helps. I triple check the toilet before I leave the bathroom.
Look at you.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to take the little steps that I feel will help me without using meds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think it's, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm
I
still,
think that's good because a lot of people use. Even if it's not ADHD, I know some people that smoke. That when they do, because they're using it for anxiety or whatever, I'm like, girl, you're smoking because you're anxious, and you don't come out because you're anxious, and then you go home because of your anxiety, but you smoked that was supposed to help it, but now you're a weirdo, and now you're not even out. So what the hell are you
And you
doing?
stink.
and you stink.
For nothing.
But it's interesting because there's I know I smoke occasionally, but I stopped because I hate the idea of being dependent on something.
Mhm.
That bothers me. So I can see how maybe if I was diagnosed with ADHD and taking something that idea of having to take something to just exist
Yeah.
Mhm.
bothers me. So
Right.
even though
Yeah.
it's not, that I'm someone that even if I was diagnosed with ADHD, it would freak me out to where I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it would help, maybe it wouldn't. But then in my mind, I'm just overthinking everything.
Somebody just has to give you something that's not that
Yeah.
and tell you that it's
The
gonna
sugar
fix it.
pills.
Yeah.
Hmm
Something, man.
You talking about weed or?
Yeah, I was talking about weed.
Okay. Yeah.
Not crack?
No. Everybody that I know that smokes crack is just,
Yeah.
thriving.
The sucky thing about the people that smoke weed to like help with their anxiety and shit, they do become dependent,
On
and
the
then
weed.
the weed starts making their anxiety worse.
Yes.
And now it's like, shit, I need to stop smoking this weed, but
Mhm.
I need it.
Yeah.
It's like, God,
I'll tell you
fucking
what
sucks.
else helped me as far as the diagnosis goes, right? Because when I met with the lady, like, and I told this story before, like when I was talking to her, I was like, I don't want her to feel like I'm purposely putting on the ADHD.
Right.
So I
You're not
fucking
trying
sat
to-
my ass down. I put the computer mouse on her nose and I focused on the nose the whole time, right?
She's like, we can tell.
well, I was moving around a little bit. She was like, I can already kind of see you fidgeting a bit, and blah blah blah. So now, bro, when I have Zoom meetings and shit, because I've been accidentally rude to people on Zoom meetings because I've just been everywhere, and you've been in a lot in real life meeting with me where I was fucking rude. And we'll retell it. But so now I'm hyper aware of myself on Zoom meetings to make sure I'm not fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Chia bought me this little thing that like rests with your computer keyboard where it's like a little whiteboard. So I'll like have my my little erase markers, right?
Yeah.
And I'm there looking like I'm taking notes, but I'm just drawing fucking dragons and
Just
shit
doodling.
while they're talking,
Yeah.
or else I can't. I can't
Yeah.
sit.
Yeah.
I think it's them damn phones. It's them damn
That is
phones.
for sure part of it.
Because the only thing that ever makes me feel like I might have that shit
Mhm.
is trying to watch a show I never watched before.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna be on my phone while I'm
Mm.
watching that shit, and I can't. And something will happen. I'm like, oh, I missed something.
Mm.
I'll go back to the spot that I remember,
Yeah.
and the next thing I know, I'm on my phone missing the same thing again, and I'm like,
Come on,
what the
man.
fuck? What the fuck? So I have to like put the phone down and
Yeah, yeah,
do
yeah.
this and shit.
Yeah.
Until it goes. So I'm like, do I got that shit? Nah, it's this damn phone.
I had just saw a video that was talking about certain people that have a hard time focusing. They don't maintain eye contact a lot. They look around, and that's how they can hear you. Because if they're just staring at you, they're not listening. And I thought about that because every time I've really looked at someone
Mhm.
while they were talking,
Mhm.
I am not listening.
Yeah, I'm trying to look like I'm
maintaining-
listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because somebody called me out when I was younger. They're like, Nikki, you never make eye contact. But that could have been from growing up. We were not allowed to make eye contact for too long.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was one of those things like don't stare at the adults too long in their eyes. It was weird.
Yeah.
So I would always look around, but I'm listening. But when I was forced and someone called me out, like, yo, your eyes are just wandering around, and I was looking at them,
Yeah.
it's almost like I hear a sound and go,
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're looking at their fucking nose and lips
Yeah,
and shit.
you,
I'm just
you
like
start
looking.
hyper focusing on
yeah,
something.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I am not listening
Dude,
to you.
people in the comments be like, Tim looks bored, or be like, so I try to be aware of that too, and I
Yeah.
try to same shit. I'm like, let me make sure and look, right?
Look, this is how I listen. Okay?
Yeah, because
I have to listen over here.
if I'm engaged, I'm
okay?
like this, word, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Well, sorry about it.
Yo, how closely do you track your bank statements and credit card history? All right. Are you combing through every single charge on a regular basis, or do you just assume everything is fine until something looks weird? Honestly, I don't have time to be all up in my accounts like that, but that's why I use Rocket Money. And let me tell you something, it really does help someone like me, so I don't have to worry about it, okay? Now check it out. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Look, I really genuinely use it, and I really do like it. It helped me cancel a lot of subscriptions that I didn't even know I was paying for some random apps. And also, it'll send you little things like, oh, by the way, you spent way more money this month. You should look into that. And I'd be like, oh, wow. Okay, I really should handle that. All right. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Okay. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/nochaser. That's rocketmoney.com/nochaser. rocketmoney.com/nochaser.
Yeah, that's how it be. Cause like I'm decent at eye contact listening, right? But if I notice something, if I'm like, who the fuck she look like? That's it.
Now you're thinking about something
yeah,
else.
I'm just trying to figure it out. You will be talking about something else, and I'll be like, I got it.
You're like, and then you're like, got what happened? You're like, huh?
You're like, I know.
Sarah Palin.
Yeah. You're sitting there like, which episode of Scrubs was
Yeah.
this dude from Deadpool and Wolverine in?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've told this story before about oh wait. I was gonna retell something else. ADHD. Oh, one time me and Rick were having a meeting with this cat.
Remembering to retell is crazy.
Let me tell the story that we've
Because
almost forgot.
I wanted to make sure the people that were paying attention get rewarded with this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had a meeting with
like
a
a
cat named
reward.
AJ from this company called Success. We were at BJ's, I do believe, or some restaurant, maybe Elephant Bar.
Possibly.
Aw.
Oh, this is a different story.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
yeah.
Please tell me what you were thinking about.
Okay, yeah, go.
We were at this restaurant having a meeting. I don't remember what the meeting was about, but the whole time this motherfucker was talking to me, and I remember this part, I'm like stacking plates and cleaning shit. And I remember kind of like, and I even remember his eyes being like, oh, so yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about was as I'm fucking doing shit.
Yeah.
And afterwards, Rick was like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? What were you doing? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. That's rude.
Yeah.
And I just like, and that was one of the stories from my past that when the homie brought up ADHD, I was like, Oh, this makes sense now. You know, what were you thinking about?
The dude that was building your website a long time ago.
Oh my god!
Same shit though, just in your room.
Oh shit!
You just
He was
Doing
cleaning his room while this motherfucker is trying to talk to him.
on a meeting?
Yes.
Oh,
You had the nerve to talk about King Batch eating during our interview.
Well, I was talking about King Batch eating.
and King Batch is undiagnosed and in denial. I told his ass he has ADHD. King Batch got too much money to be accountable right now.
I don't need them goddamn pills.
Wow, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, shout out to, I do believe his name was Tom or some shit.
Wow.
I was still living at home, so we were gonna have a meeting about him setting up my website. I told him to come.
You decided to clean at the same time.
Came to my crib.
He
He
was
was
cleaning with a sock too, so it really looked like I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Let me take this. Let me take the sock off.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You were cleaning with us. What was he cleaning?
Like the computer desk, like shit, like just dusted random shit. I'm listening.
What he asked keyboard. Oh my.
Wow.
That is.
Funny.
You unlocked that shit for me right now because I totally forgot. And you know what, man? I think my mom also might have ADHD, and she also might be high key bipolar, man. Like I don't know,
Your
man.
moms be a bipolar.
Yeah.
Because when I think about that behavior of just because like my mom cannot sit still sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Especially in certain, like, you know, I'll be like, can you fucking relax? She'd be all up in my fridge and drawers and shit looking for, I'm like,
Really?
can you just please?
She's like, you took stuff out of my body when you were born. That's why. God damn it. I don't have all of me anymore.
Man, I don't know, man. Brains
That's a
are,
hell of an excuse right there.
Right?
It's like, you
It's
win.
your fault.
You win, mom.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was on JK News and Gio was talking about, she's, man, I don't know, I keep fucking up lately, blah, blah, blah. And then Tiff was saying the same shit. She's like, yeah, you know what? I think it's mom brain, because ever since I had Isaac, same thing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, maybe y'all just dumb. And everyone laughed.
Oh
And
wow.
then the comments were like, actually.
No, the comments were on my side.
Tim's so funny.
Speaking of being depressed, recently, Tony Baker, right? He posted on his IG.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I almost broke down crying doing. He does a solo podcast called
Cardio.
Cardio
Verbal
Cardio.
Cardio.
He was like, yeah, I almost broke down crying. Something about like he was feeling something, right?
Yeah.
And I left a comment because I know Tony enjoys dark humor like I do. I was like, you should let the tears fly, Tony. It'll get the views. Get those views up. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of mad people in my
Oh,
reply.
of course.
'Cause I saw that. I didn't read the comments that
Yeah.
anybody else made because
Yeah.
Tony's very open about his everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
And Tony would be the first person to really joke about some fucked up things happening in his
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, but those are always risky because if they don't see it and reply right away,
I know.
it's like,
I know. And he didn't.
Yeah.
And he never did reply. But some people in my comments like, wow, really? Well, like, whoa, man, he's being
vulnerable.
Yeah, and you go, I'm like, no, someone was like, huh? And I was like, I said, let the tears fly and the views will come, right? Some shit. And finally, I left a comment saying, like, look, I know Tony. I know he laughs at fucked up shit like I do. This is for him, all right?
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
It is funny.
he makes another one. Man, I don't like Tim's jokes, man. No, I don't like it.
Like him.
But it's over footage of a
Just like
Of a
Tony.
cat?
yeah, it's over footage of a raccoon sweeping the ground or something.
Oh,
Yeah, man. I think everybody
wrote this comment, man.
skibbity pap. I'm giving Tim the skibbity paps. Everybody deals with that type of shit differently. I have often in my life been accused of being somebody who can never take anything seriously, right?
Yeah.
And I realize I can come off that way because even in very serious moments, my first instinct is to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't think it's a serious moment, but sometimes I feel like I would feel better personally if I made a joke about it. And I had to learn then not everybody feels that way.
Fuck up, Tim.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it?
So I definitely have to run filter myself in sensitive times because I be wanting to just like, let's laugh about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not everybody likes that.
Yeah. Sometimes with girls, I'll be like, can I make a joke?
Which is the best way to go about it. I'm saying, because sometimes they're like, you know what? I think I'm now ready for the comedic relief. Because that is nice.
Yeah.
You know, but if I'm going through some shit, I'm not calling either one of y'all initially.
Definitely don't call me. Do not call me.
No, unless I want to laugh and know that's how it's gonna go. Like, yeah, that's what y'all are for.
I listen.
You're middle.
first.
Yeah, no.
You're like a middle ground. Because,
Call Rick.
Yeah, Rick for sure gives great advice and will listen and then says, now, are you ready to listen? And I'll be like, nope, gotta go, bye. And then
You stupid. Oh.
and then I hang up the phone. I'll be like, gotcha.
And then I send a paragraph.
I know. And I don't read it.
That doesn't actually happen.
I read it.
I'll tell you this.
Nah, don't send a paragraph.
Look, Blaze. Okay, well, look, I'm joking because at this point we're friends enough now that you can call me. okay?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you did, it would be because you needed it. All
And
right.
you can also pick up on my subs normally when I'm sad. You're like, are you good? And then I'll be like,
Yeah, because
just-
even though you're a trash texter, I can tell when there's
Yeah.
a difference. All right.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, I feel like we've known and worked with each other long enough now that like, if you called with some distressing situation,
Yeah.
I would try and be there for you.
Totally.
But look, a lot of y'all out there that have my number, please know, one, I will make jokes,
yeah.
and two, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care enough.
I feel like the only time that I've really called you on some,
Mm-hmm.
Tim, we need to talk about something, it involves somebody that, like, a mutual.
Ah,
I feel like that's always the best. You got to
Yeah.
pick and choose who you decide to talk to, because if I'm venting to you or I'm sad about someone you don't even know, how the hell are you supposed to help me with this situation?
Yeah.
But when it's someone we know, I'm like, look, I'm going to need you to hear me out
yeah.
so that you can give me back some information, and then we'll go from there.
Did I send you the video of the dude? He was on like Twitch, I think, and some girl was on too, and she was trying to vent.
No.
She was saying something. He was like, "Oh, baby, shut your ass up." I'm not the vent nigga. I'm the trying to fuck nigga. I was like, damn,
And
that is
ladies,
cool.
but also, ladies, understand who you are talking to, because
Yeah.
not everybody is in your life for certain things. Like,
Yeah.
you know who you can talk to. Like I said, I called one friend in particular when
Mhm.
I was feeling down because I made the mistake
Mhm.
of thinking that a friend of mine was that girl for me, to
Mhm.
later find out years later, she said, I just think you choose to be sad. And I was like,
Whew.
I'm sorry, what? She's like,
Funky bitch.
she's like, you're always sad when we talk. And I'm like, because I thought we were friends and you asked me what the fuck was going on in my life. And I tell you, the day that she said that, I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that you weren't that friend.
Mhm.
So it's like, you gotta be real careful, because
Mhm.
not all your friends are the people you can vent to.
Mhm.
Because when she had said that, I was like, damn, bitch. Because every time you complain to me, I was just there to listen because I'm your
Mm.
friend.
Mhm.
Then I realized that our friendship was not equal.
Oh, so you've done this for her, but she was
1,000%.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It
fucked up.
completely threw me off. But I knew that the person that I did talk to and call, I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I feel safe enough. If you're asking me, this isn't like a setup. Like,
Mhm.
don't ask somebody, oh my God, what's wrong? If you don't actually want to hear.
Mhm.
Some people just be fake as fuck with that.
Fake as fuck.
On the flip side, dudes, it's important for you to not make the mistake of listening to the vent if you just trying to fuck,
Mm.
because that will take you out of that position.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now you can maybe possibly still fuck if you listen to the vent, but it's a really good chance that just changed wherever you was at. You are now the homie who listens to the vent.
No. Unless you can give good advice, you have the upper hand. If you can listen to me and then give me the love or whatever back, you're in. If a guy that sits and listens, most women just want somebody to listen to them, right?
Yes.
Like,
That
so
is.
say, listens, doesn't try to find a solution. It's just like, hey, what do you need from me right now? Guys, if a girl is venting to you, simply just say back, what do you need from me right now? And I guarantee you will not be in the friend zone.
Okay, look, I was gonna say.
I take that guarantee back for her.
I will, yeah.
That's a risky one right there.
No refunds.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you are 1,000% more likely
Okay.
to be closer than you were before.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Better than you were
For
before.
sure. Possibly.
I was gonna say this. Look, you walk the slippery slope in that situation as a man of being.
Okay.
You don't want to be that guy that is pretending to be there for you to fuck also, because then it feels
that's
a little.
fucked up.
It feels
That's
a little
deceptive.
grimy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you this: when to your point of. If you're that dude that's listening and not trying to provide a solution and just there to listen,
Yeah.
you can potentially fuck, all right?
Yeah.
Because I've been there. Rick, you know me, back in my whole days,
Mhm.
I was not trying to hear none of it.
Not.
I was quick with the, damn, that's crazy. All right, I'm about to go to sleep. And then, but if it was like, man, okay, she really is trying to vent about some shit, I would gladly, even though I completely disagree, be like, damn, that's really? Damn. He said that
Yeah.
to you
And that-
when
oh
you
my
were
God.
rude?
We all just said, don't do that. He was like,
I'm
this
telling
is what
you,
I do.
because
you
I
just
was-
said what I completely disagree. You pretting to be there to fuck.
No,
That's what
I'm
you
saying,
just said not
I'm
to
saying
do.
it's a grimy thing. I was grimy.
Oh yeah,
he was
but
saying
she's like, oh yeah, that's the one.
Well, it works.
But that's what I'm saying, like, guys, it's like if you are actually a decent person,
Nobody wants you if you are actually a decent person. Okay, so the moral of this story is: be trash, pretend, and understand what you got going
Okay.
on. But
you know what? I say this all the time. I took somebody out of the like friend zone. I said bloop, and I was in a relationship with him for a long time because that was one of the main things that I was looking for was somebody to listen, and he wasn't faking it because he's like, damn, this bitch complains a lot, and then even after we already ting-tings,
Whoa.
it stayed. I didn't even know how this worked, but I was, don't mind hand gestures. It gets weird sometimes. But
I just like the hypocrisy right there. It was great.
It's all there. It's a whole bunch of it everywhere.
lot of going on. But look, just hey,
Yeah,
if you want to go vent to someone,
yeah. Be careful who you vent to.
be careful who.
Be
yeah,
careful who you let vent to you,
Right.
and fake it till you fuck it.
Look, I've also given solid advice to girls I only wanted to have sex with. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the moral of the story is every conversation is different. just keep your head on a swivel.
Be yourself.
Don't. If you're not the antagonist, you got a better chance.
Right.
So if the good advice is, yeah, you're right, but it's right, you got a chance.
There we go.
If the good advice is, nah, you in the wrong, don't say the shit.
Yeah.
Give the bad advice.
There you go.
That's all
Because
his
if you
fault.
tell the truth
Yeah.
and you tell her she's wrong, you are now her friend.
She gonna respect you.
Right.
She not giving you no ass.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want to hear about ourselves.
That is facts.
Cause I got a lot of respect in these streets. A lot of respect. And that's about it.
Yeah. And some of that was from some of my hoes because I would be like, talk to Rick. I'm not trying to talk to you. Hey, you know who gives good advice? My boy Rick.
Oh my God, Rick's like, damn, she's calling this bitch asking me for advice about
Bruh.
Tim again.
Bruh.
Hey,
I'm
you're
not wrong, no.
You're
I'm like,
not wrong.
Shit.
and in that situation, I'm
it's
like,
just how
what do
he
you
is.
expect me to say right now, stupid girl?
Oh no, damn, he did what to you? And they go like this, Tim, what the fuck? Stop giving these girls my number.
Oh, so funny.
Wow.
Those girls were more likely to do nasty stuff, though. So it all worked out.
It all works out in the end, guys. That's the moral of the story. Everything's gonna be all right. At the end of the day, everything's gonna be all right. Denisha, how long is that episode?
2 hours.
45 minutes.
That's
of
great.
laughter.
Bang, bang. Thank you all for watching another episode of the No Chaser podcast. We love you so much. And, hey, just be safe out here in these
Yeah.
streets. Mercury retrograde and motherfuckers.
Mercury's out the microwave.
Yeah.
all that reggaeton, microwave, everything.
Sipping
Look,
Gatorade.
be careful who you're talking to,
Yes.
or don't be careful. Whatever. I don't care.
No, be careful.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Buy something on goodybrand.com. Subscribe to Nikki Blaze YouTube channel. She's gonna start uploading soon. And thank you for watching. I'm Tim Chan Throngsuit.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.